right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BARGO Sports Club. Boom. And we've got a spectacular match for you here right now. This is going to be the match of the day, I would suggest. We saw a ripper this morning, and they only get better and better. We have the BARGO team of Michael Thorne and the famous Harley McDonald, regular New South Wales Bowls New South Wales Platinum Pennant, which is just brilliant. Recently turned up from someone's turned my camera there. Recently turned up here from Warilla. Has taken a role here as an organiser and trying to move this club along against the Penrith pair of Jeff Smith and Trent Whittingham, another famous name, another fantastic bowler. And look, it's just going to be great. It doesn't get any better than this. Sitting at home warm, I hope, in your wherever you are. It is icy here still. Has not, the temperature has not improved. It's still freezing. Rain seems to have cleared off, but I genuinely don't think the temperature has increased since 7:30 this morning. I think we were saying it's icy. Very unpleasant out there for the guys bowling, but the green's holding up nicely. And they're still getting a lot of turn. I was talking to the guys after the game this morning, and it looks on the screen there like it's puddling at the back. It's not. It's just damp. It's just a shiny spot on the green. But it is as cold as ice out here. Green's spongy but turning. No finish on it, as you'd expect. Oh, what a way to be. Oh, these boys are just hanging out in front of the camera. I'll go have a word with them. So enjoy the end of the roll-up, and I'll have a chat with these lads. And lucky enough to see me in a rare appearance on the camera in my big puffy jacket, because, geez, I'm glad I've got this. Once again, Sue Moore, if you're out there watching, thank you for reminding me to go and get this before I left home. Players are still turning the mats over to get to the felt side, but here we go. End number one in this quarterfinal of Nepean men's pairs. Oops, yep, that worked. There we go. Didn't have to tell these other two. They know exactly what's going on. Been on screen long enough. It looks really clear out there. It is actually, yeah, the fog's kind of lifted, but it's still freezing. Yeah, we're seeing the same as we saw last time. Now, these guys played over the other end of the green, I think, earlier. I'll try to keep some score updates for you as well. I know a lot of you were very interested in that earlier. So I've gone and got my binoculars so I can actually see down the greens and see the other scores and who's playing where. Hopefully. Depends on how they've marked it up, of course. Yeah, good shot. Good correction, Michael Thorne. I haven't used these binoculars before, so this will be interesting. That one's going to finish up short as well. Mm-hmm. That's right, 2 Austral teams at the end. And then I can't see that one, yep. But no worries. Yep, Wiseman's Ferry and BARGO out there. It's good to see all the clubs from around the region here. I'll give you a score update every now and again just to let you know what's going on. But definitely the place to be, ladies and gentlemen, BARGO Sports. Yeah, not bad, Treno. That's probably one at the moment to BARGO still. See a little shake on the camera. That means there's a tiny breeze out there. Watching this closely. Like I said, they are getting turned. That's the interesting bit. It's just a bit counterintuitive on a slow green. You expect it to be very narrow. Down the bottom green, I was watching the end of the last couple of games, and it really was almost what you call muddy down there, but it was very straight. This one here, there's turn on it. I'm going to shout out right now to my mate and brother-in-law, Jason Bailey, down at Husky, the brand new brand new bowls organiser down there. Welcome to the community of people who work in bowls, and I hope you're going well in your final down there, mate. All right, Michael Thorne. Oh, look at this. This will just get there, I think. Yeah, oh, no, not quite. Another couple of inches. He was second shot. And it's not going to turn, but it will go to the back. Jeff Smith. Thorne's fourth. Might just get a bash off. No, he went all the way around. Just going to watch it sit. Oh, it fell in. So it's gone splash. It's dropped in the drink, and that's pretty impressive, actually. It's impressive to be able to throw it that hard at the moment. Jeff Smith wants a little turn to bash that over. There it is. Penrith holding one. Trent Whittingham's bowl just pumping forward. Some good shots on offer for both skippers here. They'll be playing different hands. Oh, thank you very much. Penrith got the big screen up. Good to see. Hello, everyone in Penrith. Hope you're enjoying this. Watching Treno and Jeff having a go. Looking forward to getting you a club at some time this year to have a go at doing this too. Big things happening up at Penrith. This one looks like it's going to cut across. Yeah, it didn't help much. You can see the shot he's trying to play. Bring in that yellow ball or roll off it onto the jack. But what he did do is take that shot off Harley on the other side. So Harley's got to be very precise here. Come around that front yellow and get to the jack there. Oh, here it comes. Tell you what, he got the touch. If he just avoided that, he was spot on. That was very good. There's these lovely people here bring me my coffee and keep my hands warm. Thank you very much. Yep, one it is. This is the call. One to Penrith to kick off. And we will Jump across for end number 2. Oops, but update that too. That's a great start, Jeff. Watch Michael Thorne throw this down. I just got a message there. The plug, and I should have mentioned this earlier there. Penrith's 5-a-side, where we'll be live streaming rounds 4 and 6, the semi and the final, coming up later this year. There's 8 teams involved. Well done to them all getting onto there. That's Penrith, obviously. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's not bad, Jeffy. He's done well. Penrith, BARGO, Austral, Campbelltown, Glenbrook, Greenkeepers. Oh, that's good. St John's Park as well, and Wenty. Wenty Leagues. That'll be something to watch, guys. I'll give you more details of that later on. And later this year, I think we're out at Penrith for my first trip out there, actually. It'll be good. Punch that in. So, first 4 bowls. Set this up pretty well. Campbelltown with the advantage, but BARGO not in a bad spot. Yeah, nice. He's jack high and counts. He hasn't increased the target at all. However, Harley looks like he's pumping through straight away. Out there wearing sunglasses. The only one out there in sunnies, by the way. Oh, pump through the yellow and stop and do. Oh, he's kick jack across, buried it away. What a good effort. Yeah, just placing it in there. Harley playing the other hand now. Still played a bit of weight. He didn't get as much. Sorry, threw it out a bit wide, but it's in a good spot for them. Well, look out there. I take that back. That is 3 to Penrith over there. Yeah, I'm just getting reminded here by Floody. Yeah, do you remember Smithy from the Police Nationals? I really do remember him. Remember his face. He was one of the younger blokes out there from when we were up in Foster. That was a brilliant time. I really enjoyed that. My first stream as a independent contractor outside of the Bowls New South Wales system. It was back to Foster. What a great club that is. Bumping across, 1, 2, still probably 3. Didn't hurt. Didn't increase anything. Sitting right behind Jack. Let's have a look. About 8 inches behind Jack. This is somewhere near the line. Bump and run, maybe. So now it's 1 down. That's a good converting shot. Harley just telling Michael Thorne that he's doing a good track and a good spot. Just chuck another one in the head, mate. This one's a lot narrower. I know his own wouldn't be too bad. He's got some weight to move it. Round it comes. Oh, nearly cleared the jack. Still 1, but geez, that's a target now. And with 2 Penrith bowls out on the left-hand side. My apologies. One of each on the left-hand side. Close, close. Oh, he's bump jack through. Got a couple there, probably. I'm just listening to the conversation. There's no draw shot on, so the kill has been called. Going to get the yellow. Hasn't moved Jack. Oh, what's the result? Yep, one down. One down was the result. So Penrith still holding the shot there. I assume the yellow one. It might be the orange one. Oh, no, the orange one's a go away. Yeah, it must be the yellow one. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good track. Highly skilled bowlers, these two at their front end. Sorry, at the back end. The front end are clearly good as well. Cracking game. Look at that. There's the shot without a doubt. Again, perfect line. Short though. 2 it is. 2 to Penrith. 3-0 after 2. So just a word on the format. Traditional pairs, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. 18 ends, so slightly shorter than what you'd play in, I guess, a club competition. The state rules this one, of course. And we're on to end number 3. What's going on? There we are. Yep. Well, he's put that perfectly weighted. The yelling and screaming from down the rinks. Not many scores up yet, so just leave that alone. I'll update you as it comes. The winners of these obviously go to the state finals. Well, that's going to cut right across as well. So I mean about that turn. It is remarkable in my mind that a track this wet is playing that much grass. What must it be like when it's dry? Spectacular. Oh, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. I thought that came out narrow. That just came and stopped on the jack. 2 shots now to BARGO. It's pretty long end. Actually, I'm just looking up. Matt's about 3 metres in front of the tee and all the way to the tee at the other end. No, don't expect it to stay like that. Would be my tip. Oh, look at this again. Harley McDonald. Just showing off at the moment. Renault on a good track. Good track for the kitty itself. Just run past it well. He's ended up in a great spot. Couple of feet behind Jack. 3 down, but that doesn't matter at this point. And that one dropping in. It's in an interesting spot to mine. It's it might be in their eye. He's disappointed. He wanted it to run on, obviously. He's about a metre in front. But that shot's still on that hand. The back bowl is a Penrith bowl. BARGO holding the 3 other ones in the middle. Oh, little bump and run didn't help in the end with the score, but it does clog up that line. Been asked to go for cover. He actually ran in. It might be, I think it's quickening up a bit from this morning too. Rain has faded. Almost no wind to speak of. Flags aren't moving at all. Oh, Bush himself, it's what he wants. Oof, didn't hit himself square enough. And he's in the ditch as well. Wondering what that noise is. Another train running past. We're quite close to the, I think it's called the Great Southern Train Line here. Ducked up to the shops earlier to get some things to cover my cables with tonight and overnight, and end up finding, that's where he wanted it. Well done. Ended up finding a steam train that runs down this line. It looked amazing. Really interesting part of the world here at BARGO. In the Southern Highlands, which is the reason it's cold. Definitely expected it. Oh, he's got it. He's nailed it. Yeah, we get to see that again, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly the shot he wanted to play and needed to. Absolute blinder of a shot. Just missed those front 2. Ticks Jack across. Probably 2 shots. Fantastic. Harley bashed his own through, didn't really help out. He's looking to edge his own across. But the other hand is where Penrith will be playing now. Let's get a little bit of view of it. There we go. Oh, I hope he's got the weight. There's not a lot of finish. It's past. It's enough. It counts. Penrith with a bit of a score here at the moment. Harley McDonald with some work to do. Had to play it weighty. I don't think he's going to hit anything hard enough, just enough to rock it over a little. That's all. Goodness. Yep, 2. Another couple to Penrith. 5 up, 5-0 after 3 ends. And we will go to the other end for end number 4. A little shorter this time. Jack's 3 metres from the tee. Matt's about the same distance at the other end. real pointy end of this now. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 rinks in operation. This quarterfinal. Tomorrow we'll be back for the semi-final in the morning and then the final in the afternoon. Some amazing players here in the Nepean Highlanders region. I can't stress enough. Come down and watch this. If you're not here, I hope you're online watching nice and warm in your homes. G'day, Vince. Good to see you again, mate. Glad you're here watching in the afternoon. Vince, one of the tragics of lawn bowls, of course. Oh, jeez. Mick Thorne. He's playing beautiful bowls. Red and black flashes. Or red and blue they are, actually. Yep, pretty close to Jack High. Once again, setting up a good head here, Jeff. So their score's a bit different to mine. I'll have to check that later. I've got 5. They've got 4-0 after 2, and the last end was a 2. So might change it. It might be 6-0. We'll just wait till them update the scores. I'll go by what they say. Of course. Jeff doing some gardening. Trent. It's on the right track. Close again. Under the yellows or on the yellow and move it through. There you go. He's done that spectacularly, and they are holding 2. In fact, Michael Thorne's bowl is now maybe a centimetre. We'll switch from imperial to metric behind the jack. And just stick my head out to have a look there. A little bit of blue sky peeking through. Might end up sunny. Bring that on. Yeah, running to the back is a good plan. One thing I know, Harley is an exceptional draw bowler. I've seen a fair whack of him. We have seen a fair bit of him on live streams over the time. Why is that not focusing? There we are. But he can give a bowl a crack as well. So exciting on. He's not over with himself, Harley. I like that P hat. I hope that's a Penrith hat that Trent's wearing. I like that. I'll come up and get one in September when we're up for the 5-a-side. The 11th of September. Back over it again. Playing the weight, I think, to land the jack across, but and squeezed Jack out and bounced it back around the back of his own bowl. I'm just going to check a replay on that because what happened to Jack there was just weird. That's strange. Watch this. Squeezed Jack between those two bowls, pumped it out sideways and bounced it back to his own bowl. So what do we got? 2 to Mick Thorne. 1 more coming. Oh, bounce. Doesn't want to hit it too hard. Onto the jack and through. Definitely 2. Jeez, he's playing some bowls, Mick Thorne. Looking pretty happy with himself too, by the way, as he walks down. Good on him. Why would you not be? And Penrith boys having a real good look at this, and there is That's the option. Lots to move there, lots to use. Backhand shot. And normally I'd say that was too straight. He's going to just pump something around here. What's he done? I don't think he's necessarily changed much. It's if I look over there, two. This is a call from a nice confident call from Mick. He's come that way, trail jack back a couple of inches, just over draw. I do like the Bushrangers logo you can see there on the back of a Mick's shirt. It's pretty rad, actually. He said he wanted to be passed and cover that yellow, and I think that's essentially what he's done. It's in a good home. And Trent will need to be pretty perfect here. They're 2 down for BARGO's first score if they hold it. Yeah, he's out a bit light, a bit far. Right weight. Perfect weight for what he was trying to do. Scoreboard gone. Scoreboard will pop up again in a second. Little touch and run, didn't get it. 2. So BARGO's off the 0. 3 shots between them now. 5-2 to Penrith. After the 4th end, nope, it's 6-2 to Penrith. I did get the scores wrong. I'm glad I'm watching. And we head, ladies and gentlemen, as Trent delivers, we will head into the 5th end. Yeah, Jack back on the tee. I don't have to move the cameras around at all. A really nice lunch here at BARGO Sports Club. Of course, they're supporters and they're sponsors of this competition. Yeah, I went and had a really good feed. That's part of the reason I'm fat. So I get to eat a lot of club food. But that's just a foot short. That's good. Yeah, that's very good as well. He's the player to beat at the moment, I reckon. Fino's playing some good shots. Jeff Smith's getting them in there close, but Michael Thorne seems to just have it on a string at the moment. Michael Thorne's name is very familiar to me, and I can't think why. All right, Harley's first. It's going to pull up. Nothing past Jack at the moment. Both the skippers have dropped their first one short. It's unlikely to happen again. Harley lost his grasp, but it's ended up in a perfect spot for what they're playing. There's very few shots on the forehand at the moment. Everyone crossing the head. That's it. Mick Thorne was a music producer. That's where I know his name from. It's a different guy, Deep Purple fame. So lots of short bowls this one. Harley McDonald, the only one passed. While they're talking and all that, I'll just go through. At the moment, this goes on. Yep, he's just throwing now. Trevor McMahon and Andrew Watkins from Wiseman's Ferry are playing against Gav Aitken and Dean Aitken from BARGO. Just watching this. Oh, it's bumped that one up. Under Penrith now. Unlucky. Jace Cheadle and Ben McCall from BARGO are playing against Sean Johns and Bradley Johnson from Austral. Austral have 3 teams in this, by the way, which is pretty remarkable. Yeah, that's going to end up in a good home. No matter where that finishes, that's great. Good bowling. Next up is Brad Clark and Luke Skerry from Austral against Josh Ingram and Jordan Mullaney, but also from Austral. And then the last game is the one we have here that we're watching now. So, here we go. Bit of a basher. Oh, he's clunked everything around. And you ended up with 2 shots. That ball scattered everywhere. Hit and hope, and it worked out beautifully. Straight down the line. Went from 1 down to 2 up. And this is going to pull up short too, I think. Hasn't quite made it. Well positioned for Penrith to move Jack a little and get a shot out of it. Geez, it's going to be tough. Hard as you only see about half the Jack from the other end. Yeah, some amazing games. I'm just counting teams. 1, 2, 3 BARGO teams, 3 Austral teams. Wiseman's Ferry and Penrith making up the other 2 teams. That's it. I don't think Harley's got weight here either. As soon as you start to see him turn, that's when they're just going to stop very quickly after that. That is a horrible spot for that ball. If you're going to play that hand, in fact, Trent's going the other way. Needs a big turn now. Great effort. Just a little wide, but wow, good sighter. Be able to manage to bring that in a little bit more. Harley needs a little bit more weight. And he's not got it. Well, you get a little more weight. So just a couple of inches adjustment on his track is all he needs. Needs to clear those front ones. He's not going to get there. So 2 to BARGO. They creep closer. After 5 ends, Penrith 6, BARGO 4. McThorne delivering the Jack, end 6. Going to you here from the Nepean Highlanders men's pairs finals. Is that gone? There it is. And a very impressive game so far. And this morning we did too. We're doing 2 games today, and both have been absolutely amazing. Some skills here in the Highlands. Well, Mick Thorne, I'll just watch where that goes. It looked like on the camera it's going in the drink, but it's actually just stopped just in front of the ditch. And knowing these bowls, it might end up being shot later on. Vince Calabrese again, yep, from Leppington. Go Austral, he says. Good man. And Danielle Lovett asking for score updates. That's a good idea. Let's have a look and get my binos out. So I'm a little unsighted. Next door, which is just there somewhere. There it is. So that's Austral on the left, so it's 1-1. Austral versus BARGO. Next Rinkova, nope. Wiseman's Ferry up 5-2 after 4 ends. And in the last one, JJ, which is I'm assuming the BARGO team is up. Austral team, sorry, is up 2-0. So Vince, you'll be happy, mate. How's that ended up with 1 to Penrith? Very nice. He's a confident-looking bowler, Mick Thorne. I'm going to keep an eye on him and remember that name. He's certainly skilled. So Treno out on the right track. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Harley out on the right track. It's going to just edge that yellow one in a little bit. Doesn't change much. Oh, Treno's just cut across there and short. This is literally right. Oh, what am I stuck on? Literally T to T here. Matt's right back. Jack's on the other end, right at the other end. It's as long as you can get. There's a couple of foot down. So Penrith with the 1. Just got told I'm saying Penrith wrong. I'm enunciating the TH. Is that right, everyone at the club? I need a bit more Fs. Penrith. I only do that for Lithgow. My wife is from Lithgow. I also say that with 2 Fs. The yellow bowl in a pretty wide open head, probably the widest one we've had. But like I said, T to T, you can often see that really change as you're fighting for the weight on a slowish track. Fight for the weight, and you lose your line a little bit. He's out and about. Jeez, tell you what, no such trouble for Mick Thorne. Can play a bowl, this man. And Jeff throws his hands up in a little bit of despair as that cut around. His weight was spectacular. It's got to the stage with Mick where I'm hanging on every bowl he bowls because I'm going to curse him here, but let's cut across as well. But he's just doing brilliant things. just out for 2. Wants that jack square, the bowl square. He didn't quite get it. He's got 2 down there on the left. There's an option there for Trent to play that hand just a little over draw weight, not too much. His biggest risk would be going down another 1, but he's already 1 down. 1 down to 1 down wouldn't hurt. Put the jack in the right spot, he'll be up 3. I would normally have said that's narrow, especially in that hand, which does seem to be the wide hand. The late turn of those XGs, yeah, might be 2, might only be 1. It's actually pretty hard to tell from where I'm standing or where I'm sitting. That's a good track. It's all on weight now. Kick back the jack. Oh, he's pushed it. Has he pushed it far enough and stayed? Oh, he's 1 down still. That's what the biggest risk was. 1 down. He was already 1 down. He hasn't hurt anything. Just showing off the excellent BARGO Bushrangers hoodie there. Harley's coming down for a look. So while that's happening, I'll just give it. Where's the scoreboard gone? Oops, sorry everyone, that shouldn't have popped up. There it is. Yeah, he wants to turn. He's just talking about turning jack across. So they've got 2 bowls to the rear left, which I think I can show you. I'm at full back zoom. Yeah, there you go. So 2 over there. The worst that can happen is you can kick jack all the way out to the right of screen there, and there's 2 Penrith bowls waiting. And I would have said he played it narrow, and I think I'm right. He's going to hit the front, but if he hits it hard enough, jeez, I tell you what, he can put his hand up and say sorry. I reckon he's played a good bad shot. Jeff just checking the angles. Been coming down to have a look. Just a shout out once again to BARGO Sports Club. Thanks for supporting this event, everyone there, and let you know that 7th September, I think, is their have an event here for Father's Day that's coming up in a little over a month. So you have to book in and have a look, but it's a nice, really nice club here. Great to have a game of bowls, if nothing else. He didn't do much either. So we'll have a count. What else is there? There's another one at the back, but it was 3. So 3 to BARGO. And after dropping, going down 6, was it 5-0, I think? 6-0. At one stage, BARGO now 7-6 up after 6 ends. And once again, Michael Thorne delivering the jack as far as he can. And we're into end number 7. 7 of 18, in fact. 18 end games, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 in the traditional pairs format. Winner of this, of course, through to state. I don't know what that camera's doing that, but there you go. Much prettier. Jeez. Isn't Harley getting Harley McDonald's just getting an armchair ride here? It is the it's the Michael Thorne show right now. You may have heard that in the background, a little bit of ambient noise for the. Just heard the sun's coming out now. Yes, it is. Remarkable. Yeah, blue sky. Patches of blue sky above us. Can almost go and put that third camera back out. Oh, Mick Thorne. Jeez. All right, I might be trying to find a way to transfer him down to Husky. That's wow. And Jeff with the right track, just not quite the weight. Sorry guys, I'm not sure what's going on there. That was weird. Sorry, I just hit the wrong button. That's my fault. Anyway, we haven't missed anything. Oh, he's walked straight away. Look at that. At the other end, he's walked, turned his back on it. He knows he's narrow. He had weight to count. But it is deceptive. It's hard to sometimes get in your head. And I have, most of us, I think, watching have played enough bowls to know that sometimes you've got to trust your bowl to get out wider. Trust that it's going to return. Oh, Trent, what a shot. And laid down. That is brilliant, Trent Whittingham. Harley wasted no time. He certainly... Sorry, I was about to say he put more weight on. I don't think he has. It's cutting even worse. Look at it. Yeah, got to trust your bowl. It will turn. And sorry, what I was saying is deceptive on a track like this. It looks really wet, but it is definitely drying out now and getting up to speed. And this one will cross too. You don't have to convince your bowls to turn. You have to convince yourself that they will. Only events, Austral's your bowling club. Let's have a look around. Haven't updated the scores next door for a while, but it says 1-1 after 2 still. And that's Austral versus BARGO. 6-5. Now Wiseman Park up over there, over BARGO. And the two Austral teams, it's 6-0. JJ, so turning up here. Oh, he's pumped that forward, and now that's 2 to Penrith, but probably the first bowl he'd be disappointed with, Mick. And that orange one just didn't quite have the weight. Geez, they're throwing him hard. Let's get it all the way down there. And onto the jack, it'd be nice for him. He's kicked it all the way across. Goodness me, what a shot. He hasn't made 2 errors yet. Probably hands them 3 shots. Just wait to see where Jeff's goes. Oh, Jeff, have the weight. Come on. Oh. Round of applause from Trent Whittingham. Not sure if he's got it, but geez, it was a mighty, mighty effort. Things have changed. Harley McDonald, all of it ahead of him. One of the best players getting around. A fair line here. Looks weighty, though. His first two fell in very, very short. That was the right track. And not quite the weight, well, just overweight. Jack in the ditch would be handy for him. Oh, this, wow. He's going to get to pretty much, well, yeah, pretty close to where Jack was in the end. You see Harley magic, my apologies, Mick Thorne, magic fingers out. Yeah, might be an umpire's call. She's here, standing behind me, Tanya, watching closely. Oh, wow, this is all going to depend on weight again. Little slow up, or might have been looking for the jack in the end to just punch it through. He'd hit the yellow bowl, that was handy as well. And Trent. It's got to stop. Jeez, I tell you what a shot. Trent Whittingham. Now they're going to measure for the second. Remarkably close. Oh, it's one. Close. Actually, probably not as close as they were expecting. A good inch or so. But one more on the board for Penrith, and 7-all is the score. Close as anything after 7. Unsplittable. Jeff Smith, where's he put the jack? Yep, they're going a bit shorter. And we head into the 8th end. 7-7 after 7. Oh, wow, the shorter end's obviously hit. Are obviously good to him here, Jeff. That's what, 8 inches behind Jack. Perfect. So an update from the score next door. Austral down 1-7 to BARGO after 4 ends. No changes on the other two scoreboards yet. Yep. Thorny's done well again. Just missing the jack, popping out into a really handy spot. Oh, look at him go, Jeff Smith. Jeez. Great bowling. Perfect start. And again, this guy can do anything, so... And he's cutting under. You hear the little howl of despair. Didn't have to wait for it either. You know, and that pressure when the lead puts too close and you start hunting the jack instead of just positioning, and I think that's essentially what happened there. Yep, that'll be a counter. And pretty horrible spot for it to sit for Harley on that hand. He's going to have to change over now from what he expected. Rest the yellow bowl, move jack. Be nice and close. He's not messing around. Tell you what, just come out with some pace. Going to hit Trent. Which way? Well, it's a very good effort. I didn't change much up. Expose Jack a bit more, perhaps. Oh, Trent's played this wonderfully again. Almost put it back. Yeah, look, oh, jeez. What a target. Will we see a big thunk now? My finger's ready on the replay button. I like the heavy shots. Lining up very straight. There's 4 bowls there and Jack. Yes. Oh, no, he ducked it. Oh, my God. Oh, the sound of that bowl hitting the backboard was chaos, but we might just see 4 more bowls fly through until it shoots. This is why I use size 5s, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to see bits of bowls flying everywhere. Sadly, yesterday, a bit of my bowl flew out. Big chip on the running surface now. Tragic. I'll have to get some new ones. So a couple of options here. They can try to cover out to the right. Getting back, I don't think is necessarily going to help them. Oh, he doesn't want to move Jack. Oh, bouncing across. Well, actually, that's put him in a good spot. But I don't think it was what Jeffy was aiming. A little bit of a heart attack there from the skippers. Excuse me, from the Penrith team. Yeah, that's the heavy shot we're expecting. That's not going to come back either. Oh, it took out one of his own, in fact. Are they trying too hard, maybe? I don't know. Expecting some turn that's not there. If you're going to throw it that hard, it's going to go straight. And this is smart bowling. Now that's where Jack's going. Right up until, or is it going in the hole? No, it's all the way back. Best back now to Penrith. Holding 4, saying that's good enough. We just need some coverage. There it is back there. Let's see what Mick's got. Oh, he's given it, yeah, he's done that same track. And it's just run dead straight. Unlucky. Well. Anyone who knows me knows that I'd be, this is my bread and butter stuff. I'm a better driver than a drawer most of the time. Oh, I want to get out and have played the shot for him. Where's Trent going? Looks like he's just kind of drawing into it. If he steps in front, then he's in a good spot. Maybe looking to block it, but I don't think he did. Did he count? Maybe. Harley's, look, without a doubt, Harley's amongst the best going around at this. If he's going to have another clunk, and he is lining up right in the middle. Oh, Jack flew out. What a killer. Watch this again. Considered, careful. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, Harley McDonald, one of the best getting around at this. Lined up, shoots down quickly. Edge of Jack and the bowl. And Jack shoots across a mile. That's brilliant. So we remain on the 7th end. It remains 7-all. We'll just do that from this end instead. Yep, Penrith playing the shorter ends. Oops. Yep, good positioning bowl. Just going to stand up. My legs are going really cold. McThorne. Yeah, played it fairly well. It's getting bright out here. I can tell you that even if the blue sky's not really there, the clouds are thinning out. Harley's sunglasses may actually become useful. Yeah, he's just great. Jeff Smith, one-on-one back. That's what you want. Little target, but you won't be upset. All right, as these guys cross, going to chuck the other camera on. I won't be a second. Now walk away and Trim Whittingham drops a good one in. A couple there now. Harley playing that same hand, wanting some turn. He's going to edge the yellow one across. Oh, my God, he's hitting it. Ouch. Another good one by Trent. So they're 3 up at the moment. 18 in game. We're not quite halfway. We've seen some remarkable shots go down. Harley just bumping that one up. So probably one. Jeff Smith just calling his shot across there, which is knows where it needs to go. Backhand. Oh, a touch on there and run. There you go. Well, that's one way to get through. You play the right weight, you're going to get some luck most of the time. So he's holding 2 now, at least. I'd say, just looking across, it's really hard to tell from here, but either 2 or 3. I actually thought Harley caught him the other way there, but it's going to get the inside, is it? No, it's got the outside of that bowl. So it is. I would suggest 2. And Trent just calling there, yeah, exactly the shot you'd want to play. So mixed putty sunnies on 2. This is a better shot. Yellow one to move the jack. That's exactly what he needed to do. He's pumped it around and dropped it back to Harley's bowl for 1 shot. Jack just bouncing around everywhere. Isn't it great to watch? I have to put a smile on this old bowler's face. These lads. Oh, didn't want that. Look who's back. Oh, a little bounce. Oh, it's got the edge and laid it down very close. Look at that cluster of yellow bowls back there, isn't it? That'd be terrifying if I was looking at from Harley's point of view. I don't know if it counts still, but maybe it might be 2. Ended up in a good one. It's no draw. He's going to have to thunk it. Got to hit it. He's right. It's got to be hit. He's there for it. And 2 balls across for the target. Wow, that kind of spun out of his hand. He's got the edge. He's pumped everything away. What's he left behind? Just Harleys. And that's it. 1, 2, 3 is the call. No, he hasn't left Harleys. That's not Harleys. Sorry, my apologies. Jeff's Mick Thorne out the side there. 1, 2, 3. Trent is the closest bowl at the front. This could be a turning point. All Harley's got to do is beat that front one, and I reckon he's played this beautifully. Yeah, spectacular shot. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we measure for another. BARGO with a little kick away. Yeah, can't believe he hit that. Trent hit that hard and left Jack behind. Five. 12-7 all of a sudden after 8 ends. 5 shots there to BARGO. Ouch. The boys have just stopped in the middle for a conversation, as is their right. It's their head. There he is. We are on end number 9. Oh, come on, Ben. So with the sun coming out, and you've really got a good view of it there with that camera, that track that bowl's leaving in the on the surface, that's just an indicator that there's moisture lifting. It will happen when the sun comes out. Moisture will lift out of the turf, so it'll stay fairly slow for a bit, and then it will speed up. Look at that. Jeff Smith well back. He's right off just a couple of inches off the tee. It's almost like I'm drawing the line on following the bowl. That's magic. Nick Thorne dropping 1 short. Hello, McDonald. It's gotten warm. Look, Trina's taking his jumper off. Jeff Smith holding 1 down the back here. And it is nice and shiny out there. Love it. bit of banter happening over here in the background. Oh, Trent might be happy with that, but someone just yelled out, "Good leading, Harley." What a great club. Well, his first one was obviously spectacular. Still holding one there, Harley. I'm just going to let you watch these bowls for a sec. I just need to look at something. All right, what did I miss? Not much. Jeff Smith, watch this. The track, the weight, inside edge, onto the jack. Beautiful 2 shots. Took out the shot bowl. Pushed it through enough for a couple for him. That's brilliant bowling by all accounts. Well done. Just asking the question now. What should I do? Just crack an egg on it, he says. Oh, I tell you what. Crack an egg on it is what he asked for. Oh, he got the little edge and through. That was so cool. Geez, that was a good shot. Mighty, mighty effort. Just got the boss sending me a photo. Yeah, great shot, Alec. He's kicked it out. 1 up now. Great shots going down here. Probably should have done that with a chucked a replay on that, but good Lord, let the bowl speak for itself. That's brilliant. Let's see what Trent's got. Trent can afford this. This little hook. But tell you what, he might actually just get onto the jack and sit. What a shot, Trent Whittingham. The reply just as good as the initial shot. Wow. Now they're giving himself a bit of track here. Nick Thorne just jumping in front of the camera, so I'm not going to see it, but I can tell you that it's run through and hit his own bowl, punched it up a little bit, leaving Trent there holding 1. Same shot will do it. Here it goes. Oh, it's very similar, isn't it? Very, very similar shot. Get going, he says. Oh, dropped and sat. Dropped and fell. Having a close look. 2. 2 to the Penrith team. So dropped a 5, picked up a 2. That's important. Brings them to 9. 3 shots in it. After the 9th end, I'll update the scoreboard and I'll make sure that they've got the same as me very shortly. But what an end of bowls. 12-9 after 9 is correct. And we're on to the 10th end. What a game of bowls for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It is an absolute pleasure to be here. I'm Benny Two Shoes for YouTube Live Sports from BARGO Sports Club at the Nepean Highlanders, regional state pairs. State pairs finals anyway. You start seeing shadows there. That means the sun is out. Yep, blue sky above. Well done, Mick Thorne. Back to his normal form. So kind of left that one there. Jeff Smith's got the two best backs. Trent Whittingham out on his forehand. He's going to be back as well, I'd suggest. We'll see. I can just see. Oh, no. He's gone in the hole, actually. Trying pretty hard to move that one. Forehand shot, looking to adjust the weight. I'm just trying to look out. Harley's got a bowl as this comes in. I'll just see if I can drop the camera down a bit. No, that's the wrong camera. That one didn't make it. There's Harley's back bowl there. And the two that are in the ditch. Whoa, jumpy. Well, he's out there in a catching position. It's not bad. As the players cross, I'll just show you this. There's a little bit of blue sky popping through there. That's what we all want to see. All the players getting around. And that's the view from pretty much where I'm sitting right now. All right. Oh, Jeffy Smith, he's going to do just kick Jack out a tiny little bit, but that's big. He's got he's got a very good back catching bowl there, and two very close to the jack. Good positional play. Harley just called for Mick to put this bowl on the head, as all he said. Well, they're all trying to just move More position now. Smithy's bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4. One in the ditch. One right back there. Two near the jack. Thorny's in. Thorny's played this really nicely again. Wants to be careful not to knock that too hard. Yeah, oh. No suggestion of what spot, but a bit unfortunate the way he hit it. Trent might get the edge of jack. Oh. The terror. Oh, here we go. Movement of something. Not going to see it. Oh, he scattered the lot. Jack has shot back into the ditch. Let's see exactly where. They haven't put a marker down. Here we go. Yeah, so it'll be one there to Penrith. Good shot there by Harley. Just probably unfortunate the way the jack moved out. Almost straight back, just off to the left, just offset, but pretty handy. No, I don't think he's going to beat that one. So Harley's got to draw this to the ditch or knock that yellow one in for 2. Take your pick. Oh, just missed. He did go the run. So they're going to have a close look. You can get a better view from this one. Oops, shouldn't have done that. So it's 1 to BARGO in the end in that measure. 13-9 after 10 ends. And another remarkable end of bowls. And we kick off on the 11th end of this. Is the business end of the competition now. 18 end competition, games. 18 end games. 1 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. I guess you want to know what's going on around us. Next door, BARGO's up 10-4 after 6 ends. 2 rinks down. Wiseman's Berry up 12-10. Of BARGO, and then the 2 Austral teams over there, 7-2, JJ's team. Interesting. Good crowd out here. There's a few of them. BARGO crowd getting a bit rowdy out to my right. Love to see it. Why we love clubs. Why we love our people. That one cutting under, so pretty equal. I would say that BARGO's got 2 there. Michael Thorne, best back Jeff Smith. Lots of room to draw it in and around though. Silly boy. God, I hope you all can hear that. And the track's showing up again. It's gone all the way to the back. Not bad, Harley. Yeah, sorry, Danielle. I think I said that wasn't very 12-10. They're up by 2 shots after 10 ends. Harley, McDonald. Yep, that'll be the shot. Looks better on the camera than it does from here, though. But, geez, sun's coming out really bright now. Geez, it's changed. Oh, and the reply Trent needs to run forward. Probably got the one. Philip Lubke, welcome back from Silverdale. Turn that off. I don't think that's going to make it. There you go, and under. This is nice, Jeff. He gets around to the jack and pushes it back to his own bowl. What a shot. Look at that. Oh, we get to watch that again. That's just beautiful. The back cut. Everything he wanted out of this shot he got. Didn't need to hit it fat. Didn't need to take it with him. He just needed to kick it back to there. Good shot. Nick Thorne, oh, he's got the bump and run, and oh, he's drawn it. Number 1. I often say the guys will turn around and apologise for it, and fair enough. You know, you're not trying to play the shot, but you get it anyway. But you know what? You play enough weight to get your get the luck, then you probably deserve it. This is strong. It's going to get his own, I think, but yeah, well, he's knocked Harley's out, so it's no real damage. Had to play it. Had to have a go. Wow. We are watching some kind of game, ladies and gentlemen. Just out's the call. Harley put that down very nicely. Here comes the quick shot. No, through the middle. The sound of that smacking into the backboard sounded like it broke something. 1-2 Bargo, 14-9, and a little bit of problem here now for Penrith at the end of the 11th. 5 shots down, 7 ends to go. Well and truly doable, especially players of this calibre. Oh, that's the replay button. Sorry, everyone. We're not watching a replay, but that's okay. On to the 12th end. Sunlight and the shadow just playing with the camera a little bit, and the shadow coming across very quickly. So we've gone from cloudy to quite bright sunshine, to be honest. All that cloud just has dissipated. Scattered cloud, maybe 1/3 at the moment. And but we've also got that shadow of that tree coming across, the joys of country clubs. City clubs, you get building shadows. These ones, you get tree shadows. All right. So, for those interested, next door, Austral are down 8-10 after 8. Wiseman's Ferry has just dropped a few. They're 12-13 down after 11. It's dropped to 3, and the score hasn't been updated on the all Austral games. 7-2 after 7. Well done, Jeff Smith. So when I say JJ over there at the 2 Austral games, it's Josh Ingram and Jordan Mullaney. At the moment, Jordan Mullaney's team, Josh Ingram and Jordan Mullaney, are up 7-2. BARGO Austral, which is the closest game here, I think. 10-8. Harley's dropped that one just a little short. Might be calling one. And the Wiseman's Ferry team of Trevor McMahon and Andrew Watkins are down to Gav Aitken and Dean Aitken of BARGO, 13-12. Close one. Oh, Harley. Oh, just tiniest little back cut. Moved it back, but Trent Whittingham's bowl waiting there. His first bowl that he put down. Oh, hasn't heard anything. In fact, he's made a better couple. So I haven't said this yet, but while they're crossing, a shout out to my brother-in-law and very good friend Jason Bailey. Huskerson's newest bowling coordinator has just won the singles championship down there. Very proud, and Jeff Flood won the consistency. So shout out to Husky. I know a lot of you guys watch. Nick Thorne holding his hand up to shade himself from the sun, which is pretty low in the sky actually over there. He's close, just needs to turn a little bit more. She's got unlucky, I reckon. Just punched Harley's up a little bit. Didn't hurt anything. He got the right angle on it. Oof. He's got, I think, really unlucky with those last two poles. First one just didn't turn enough, and that one turned across and into that little spot, that little hole. I think Penrith holding 1 or 2 there. Smithy's changed hands. Wants the inside of Harley and the run across. Well, that certainly helps. 2 up is the call. Trent throws his fingers up. Brilliant. I was having a good look down there. Oh, Benjamin. Do anything. I think he's got the jack. Oh, no, he hasn't. However, he sat on Trent Whittingham's ball for 1. Yeah, good track. I don't know. Still 1 to Harley, I think. Having a look. Forehand shot, Harley. Tension in the air here. I'm feeling it. 5 shots in it. 11 ends, 9-14. Just trying to listen to the conversations out there so you don't have to listen to my voice constantly. But positive weight. Good track. Turning. 1 more to BARGO. $15-9 now. After 12. 6 ends to go. 6 shots in it. 1 shot an end they need. And we will head now back to the shiny end for end 13. Right, that went grey. There we are. And once again, a very, very good start. Mick Thorne. Yep, Jeff Smith, that's good. It's on the line. Just behind the jack. Good spot for it too. Mick Thorne. Oh, was going to kick Jack, I think. Yeah, well, he's kicked it straight back to Jeff Smith. It's 13-all now, that Wiseman Ferry score. 11-2 after 9 to the J team. Smith sitting in front of Jack. It's actually a handy bowl, believe it or not. That's a pain in the bum. And next door, they're just measuring from the ditch there. They've got the umpire out. It is 8-10 to BARGO over Austral, but we'll see what happens after this one. Harley McDonald. Oh, no, he's just got the bump, and that's what I said about that bowl being in front. It's just a shocking position for it to be for any opposition player. And laid it down. 2 to Penrith. It's just a reminder that tomorrow we'll be back in the morning, kicking off at about 9 o'clock for the semi-final. Oh, good shot, Harley. That's a good second shot there. Semi-final in the morning, a lunch break, and then at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, the final of the Nepean Highlanders state men's pairs. Oh, that's going to bump and fall. So 2, good shot, Trent Whittingham. They need it. They really need it. So those guys haven't adjusted the score, but it says 8-10 after 8 next door. BARGO's up by 2. Yep, and 11-2. The J team, Australs over there. Nice and polite, these lads. He's got the jack clean and all the way through. Cheers go up from the crowd around us here. That's perfect. Let's see where this has ended up. I haven't got the replay up. Sorry, everyone, but sorry, mate. Saying sorry to Tony. You can see where the jack is just behind the number there, I'd say. Yep, and the red marker is the bolt. Sorry, the left hand, the circle marker is the bolt. Definitely should have had that replay up. I apologise, everyone. That was bad. What a great shot. Just clunking in the top there. Just trying to see who that's bowl is. It's a bit tough to see. I reckon, yeah, 1-2 to BARGO there now. Really chasing that shot to Jack. Wants it to pull up. Will it? It will. That's now the second shot. Wow. Remarkable bowl. Mick Thorne, try to keep the sun out of that camera view. Oof. Wow. We're seeing some bowls down on this rink, aren't we? So Harley wants it to pull up in front of the ditch, and it's going to. Yes, it is. It's going to stop right there. What a shot. Harley McDonald. That's one of the toughest shots in the game, and he's absolutely nailed it. This one's just going to thunk in everything in the front. Not change much. Shot still on down there. Not much for Harley to do. Oh, needs to clear it now. I don't think he's going to. Oh, no. Shots down there for you, Trent. All the way down to that orange bowl and sit. Roll it in and sit. Would do. Sorry, guys. Just trying to keep the sun out of the camera there. Let's have a squiz. Let's watch this finish. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. Hit and sit. What a shot. Trent Whittingham, that is something else right there. Let's watch that again. All the way around the front. This is an incredibly hard shot. Onto the orange to sit and converts for a shot. And I'll tell you what, BARGO had nearly ended the game there, and the conversion could not have gone better. So after 13 ends, it is 10-15. 5 ends to go, 5 shots in it. Wow. There we go. Jeff Smith put the jack already there. What a shot. What a bunch of shots in there. That was just... What a game we're seeing. Mick Thorne is going to pull up pretty close next to the jack. Yeah, he's got the one. So a couple of shorties to start. Next two were great. Yeah, well done, Trent. Question was asked. It's pretty hard to see down the green at the moment, I tell you. The sun is rotting their eyes. That's why we play outside, ladies and gentlemen. The weather really affects it. I'm just checking my scores the same as theirs. 15-10 after 13. Oh, Harley. Brilliant bowling. Crowd next to us getting rowdy. I love it. Tell you what, he just needs to roll his own or just beat his own a little bit. It's close. Nearly the one. Do it again is the call. Well, tell you what, if it stays up, and it's not going to, would have been in a brilliant spot. Oh, geez, hasn't the day changed? I'm still chilly sitting here in the shade, but sun coming out has been an absolute blessing. This morning was terrifying. However, with the sun gone, I reckon it's going to get cold tonight. Let's have a look. I'm predicting 7. We'll see. Anyway, not much wind tomorrow. 15 degrees. Well, it's still less than 10 here. That's why I'm still feeling cold. That's why I live near the coast, ladies and gentlemen. My thin West Australian blood doesn't cope well with this much at all. Jeff Smith is out in a wide line. Quick was the call. Oh, Jack. No, nothing. All the way through. Definitely one down in that case, judging by the shot that he played. BARGO. Smithy's adjusted his line beautifully, just as he did the first couple of bowls. Clunks into Trent there, will be pretty happy. Kick it across. Oh, that takes any doubt out of who's holding. Doesn't really change Mick Thorne's bowls. That looks skinny to me at that weight. Yep. Playing very positive. Oh. 2 now, I'd suggest, to Penrith. Trent really wants to get around and get to those 3 at the back. It's going to be hard to get the Jack to them. You can see Trent's bowl's actually in the way. Jack is only going to go one direction, that's out to the right. Interesting. Thanks, everyone, for staying around and watching this on YouTube Live Sports. We've had an absolute brilliant game. Oh, that's in short, but does cut off that side. Not a pleasant shot for Harley there. All right, let's have a look up here while they're having a chat. Wiseman's Ferry's down 13-15 now after 13 ends, 5 to go. Still very close, 11-2. The Jays have it in the All-Austral game. Next door, 1 shot between them. Well, Harley's just cracked them around. Still 2 down, I'd say. And next door it is 10-11. Austral down by 1 after 10 ends. 10 ends, they're going pretty slow, aren't they? Yeah, handy spot. Having a conversation back here. You can see how bright the sunshine is. Harley McDonald, what's he got? He's 2 down. He's gone very strong, straight up the guts. Pretty much only really hurt his own. So 2 down. Penrith go to, well, it's 15-12 after 14 ends. 4 ends to go. 3 shots between it. That's the one multiple they needed. The Penrith team. And we'll swap over to the sunny side for end 15. Isn't that pretty? Looks like a 1970s shot. 70s photo. Camera's going to really struggle with this, but we'll see what we can do. We'll keep the sun out of the lens and we're on. Good shot there, Jeff Smith. Mick Thorne. Let's try the other way, that one. Heavy. Round the back, though, very handy. Better than being short. Well, Jeff Smith, little toucher. Sit across, big target. And this is what you'd be worried about. I was going to hook a little, but 2 back now. Jeez, it's important looking at that. Jack isn't going to, well, was unlikely to stay there. 15 all in the Wiseman's Ferry versus BARGO game. I'm sure it's BARGO. Was it Austral? One of those two. That's pretty much the right track and pretty much in the way too, believe it or not. They are holding 3 now, Penrith. Throws his cloth up in the air, Trent, as he walked back. He's not super happy, but, and I understand he didn't quite make it there, but he's right in the way on that hand. And I think Harley's about to find that out. Yep, he did. Still 2. It's not as pretty now, by the way, to hit. Trent wastes absolutely no time on the mat. Turns this around, and you can't see it, but he's dropped it straight in behind the jack. Oh, nearly. Harley, good effort. God, I hope you can hear that laugh coming from outside there. I'm tempted to get my other microphone out so you can hear it. There's a young lady down here is cracking up laughing, and it sounds like hiccups. It's brilliant. So, Penrith holding 1. The 2 darker bowls there are Trent Whittingham's. The orange one looking dark is Harley McDonald's. Jack didn't stay there long, as I said. Well, here we go. Oh, Smithy, what a shot. Beautiful shot. Just rested against Harley's bowl. Casually drops it in for another. Oh, not quite the weighted. Yeah. I actually thought they would look pretty good over his hand, but just stayed there. You can do it again. The sun's just creeping onto the camera angle there. There's a noisy car goes past. Tell you what. Stand and cheer at Penrith. That's brilliant bowling. Jeff Smith. Oh, here we go. It's going to clunk. Well, what's he hit is the question. Oh, he's jumped them round and sat. Still one to Penrith. What a collection. What a set of bowls. Everybody's playing amazing shots here at the moment. Wow. That's just beautiful, isn't it? What a game. Trent, if he touches Jack across, he'll be very excited, but you can just draw a shot like that. Holding 2 now. Harley McDonald, forehand shot. Watch this go down. He's very, very close. Jack could do. He's kicked it the right direction and gone up 1. Tell you what, getting cheers from the other rinks as well. Good crowd of BARGO people here. This is the place to be in BARGO on a Saturday afternoon, I can tell you. Shot for shot, ladies and gentlemen. Non-stop. This is got enough weight to do something, but not quite the track. Penrith remain one down. Forehand. Wants the turn to double this up. He's going to get the turn and didn't have the weight. 1. 16-12. 15 ends down. Switch cameras back to the shady side for N16. N16 of 18. Must be tough down that end, bowling into that sunshine. Yeah, wonderful. Foot in front, foot and a half in front, maybe. Let me explain his forehand as well. First one crossed. Next one's got far better weight. Sat in a really neat home, but I don't think... No, it's definitely not the shot. Yeah, Jeff Smith, well done. That's beautiful bowling. Really come good the last few ends, actually. Now it's gone pressure. He did drop off a little in the middle, I'd say, for a couple of ends, but since then, he's been all over it. $15 all. Wiseman's Ferry versus BARGO over there. The other way, 16-2, the Jays team. An all Austral match. 11, it's still 10-11 after 10 next door. They haven't updated their scoreboard, I'd suggest. 12-16 after 15 here on our live stream. Hands in the air for Harley. He's holding one. Bent's going to follow him down. Danger both sides, but one down. Move that through. No, he's just missed. Good effort. Harley just needs to repeat his effort. He's gone a bit stronger. He's jumped to the back, which is really smart. The only 2 bowls there were Penrith bowls. And you going there in Penrith in the club there. I hope you're still watching. You guys are putting on a good show and putting up a good fight. Trent very close. Tap on the yellow, tap on the orange, doesn't matter. Yep, one shot. Crowd's getting rather crowded here. The club's getting rather crowded here. It's great for a Saturday. think I mentioned it yesterday at BARGO Sports Club. You're welcome, Danielle, for the updates. I'll keep it going. Yeah, it's probably the only place in town, to be fair, to be on a Saturday afternoon. All right, Jack's exposed. Penrith 1 up. That's an interesting hand to play. They do have 2 hanging out of that. Oh, 1 on that right hand side, but I don't know. This will do. Just knock Harley through and across. What's happened? Still holding 1, Penrith. Just a tiny little too much of a touch, and there's a shot under there. Yeah, I can see it too. Yep, it's tough, but it's doable. Just watching it, I think he's got too much weight on it, but little bounce and cut. Yeah, well, he's cut off any entry. I want to be careful. 15th. Well, this is the 16th end. 3 ends remaining. 4 shots down. They need a multiple at least, and they nearly have to be perfect. And the question is, and this is intelligent bowling, do I give it a hit and split it? He said, yeah, but if you smack Jack through to the back, you'd be 3 down. You don't want that. Got to defend that lead. Don't need to get... Yep, talking about tactical, and this is, once again, smart. You're not trying to get a shot. They can afford to drop one. They go with 2 ends to go. If they go in 16-13, it's a better effort than going 3 down now, making it 15-16 with 2 ends to go. Yep, that's exactly what Harley asked for. That's a very good bowl. Jiggsy's been good. My player of this game, without a doubt. So just remember, at the end of these games, guys, you can see all the results on Bowls Link. They're going in pretty quickly. Ben and Harley are very, very, very efficient with what they do. And we'll get to see who's in the semi-final tomorrow. Oh, he's pumped that 2 now. There's that multiple at the moment. And a tough shot for Harley if he has a run, because essentially all the best back bowls belong to Penrith. So they'll have to have a chat, as they're doing right now. Ugh, yuck. Sorry, guys. See them there having their conversation about what to do. Defend, play for the shot. Yep. And up at the sunny end, Bowl waiting for Harley. He's still there, looking, having a chat. Like I said, pretty tough for them here. BARGO, not in a great position. Time for some trick shots in the end, perhaps. Maybe the only thing they have. They're very much still talking about it. They're not going to be able to see it, so I'll just see if we can see the result. Positive shot. Touch that, move Jack back. That's about as bad as it gets, I think. I can't really see. 1. No, they are holding 1. Trent just looking to get to the Jack. Yeah, it's 2 again now. Risky shot Harley played that last one. Worked out because Jack went to the left instead of going straight back. I'm not going to see the end of it, but he's got it. Holding one. Sorry, guys. They are intent on this game. Big stakes. Not much in it. So I don't blame them for just jumping in front of the camera. I'll just make sure we get the best available view. And that's it right now. And we'll see the end of this wherever it finishes. Yeah, it's gone. So 1 to Harley. One to BARGO in that case. 17-12. 5 shots in it. Up and then back. 17th end, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Bright and shiny down here. Green's looking beautiful. They've been running spectacularly despite the little bit of wet last night. Credit to this club and their greenkeeper. And his dogs. 2 dogs out there this morning. The couple of staffies. The guy, I can't remember his name. He looks after Picton as well. All right, let's have a look. We've got some score updates. Some big change next door from 10-all. It's gone to 10-17 after 12. BARGO are up. 17-18. Wiseman's Ferry down after 16. Up and back there. 16-2 after 11. They're not updating that scoreboard on the far end at this point. Just giving you an indication of where things are. So Smithy's put another very similar bowl in. Good weight. But not the track. I can tell you this BARGO win because Penrith kicked away at the very start. I say BARGO win. BARGO lead right now has been driven, I would suggest, by Mick Thorne, who has played an exceptional game. Just if he's not drawing the shots, he's setting it up, and Harley just converting beautifully. Home ground advantage has something to do with it, I'd suggest. Harley trying to get inside those yellow ones, hasn't quite done it. Sits out wide. 5 shots to tie it up with 2 ends to go. Hard work for BARGO. Good correction by Harley. Just dropped a bit of weight. Doesn't matter, they're holding 2. And looking at this one intently. Just needs to stop now, and it will. 1 to Penrith. There's the first one of the couple they need. 2.5 shots an end is right on the edge of what I think's normally doable. They've just updated that scoreboard on the far end. And wowee, 23-2 after 13 ends. 25 shots in 13 ends and 23 of them to one team. That's a statistical anomaly. Well, they picked up a 6 is the word I just heard. Yep, weight's good. Still 1 to Penrith. Like I said, can afford to drop a 1. BARGO here at the moment. They drop one. It's very, very difficult for them to get to. Yeah, oh no. Look of absolute frustration on Trent's face there. Just not getting the luck, I don't think. Jack goes across to the right, to the left of screen there. There's a cluster of Penrith bowls. Oh, yeah, that's a great shot. Well done. Left it there. Doesn't matter, like I said, one shot means they're 4 up on the last end. That's a really good position to be in. The sun sets essentially. Down here, he's probably looking for mixed bowl. Tell you what, though, they've got to get Jack across to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bowls if they can clear mixed bowl as well. The opportunity's there. It's going to take 2 perfect shots from Trent, though. And I want Harley to miss, which he hasn't done much today. Yep. Defensive play. Wanting to drop one in the middle of that cluster because that's their biggest danger. Harley McDonald, formerly down south. Oh dear. Has he got looks pretty pacey. Well, he's run through a bit. Nearly in the spot that he wanted. The only shot I think they can play is exactly what was called. Down that backhand side, try to punch Jack across or take out mixed bowl. Well, what he's done is given him 2. It's tough. He's got a couple of... I'm just thinking the way Penrith can win this now, and that's... If they punch mixed bowl... If they punch mixed bowl through, on that other hand, they'll be holding 3 now. 3's good. Puts 2 shots... 3's good for them. Puts 2 shots between them on the last end, which is far better than the situation it is now. If they play that other hand and try to kick Jack across to their cluster of 5 bowls, that's the big winning shot. Makes it even on the last end. Oh, he's got to defend it. He's got to get one in there. Still 17-18 on that Wiseman Ferry game against BARGO. Next door, 10-17. BARGO are up. Sorry, it must be against Austral. 3 teams. Yeah, that's right. And then the all-Austral game is pretty much all over after 13 ends. 23-2. Yeah, hard to come back. Really hard to come back from there. Asking for miracles. Mick having a good look at this. I don't think it's there. I don't think he's going to get the result he wants. Yep. Dropped it in a little short. Oh, takes one of those out. He's got to play that right-hand side. He's got to it's calling the edge of that onto Jack and drop it in there. 1, 2. I don't know if it gives him that many shots. 1, 2, because Harley's is there now. I don't know. They know better than I do. I reckon I'd be trying to just get rid of Thorny's bowl right there. Hit it hard, kill it, start again. It's a big target, 3 bowls across. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. He's already played it. So out it comes. It's very wide. Arms out in frustration. 1 to Penrith. 13-17. Final end, ladies and gentlemen, here. 13-17. 4 shots for the tie. Yeah. So words just come through that the far end, the 2 Austral teams. There was another 5 picked up by by Jordan and Josh. Josh Ingram and Jordan Mullaney. So another 5. So it's 28-2 after 14 ends. I reckon you concede personally. Afternoon, Gus Crixtolitis. Good to see you, mate. My wonderful uncle made it to the semi-finals of the singles down there at Husky as well. Very proud of him. If he'd made the final today, would have been playing against my brother-in-law, so it would have been an all-family affair. Uncle versus brother-in-law. I wouldn't have known who to support. So, yep. Hal Smith's got one-on-one back. They need a lot, so he needs to be close and they need to be in position. Heidi Finnerty, g'day. Welcome to the tail end of this. So Wicklow Bowls will be here tomorrow for the finals. It's good to see. Excellent. Can't wait to see you all here, guys. Wicklow Bowls, a great club. Oh, sorry, great place, great shop. Club, sorry, my apologies. So yeah, if you're in the area and you want to see some really good bits of kit, come on down, Wicklow Bowls. I'll probably buy some stuff while I'm here too. Well, that's a very, very good shot by Trent. Pressure's on. There's the first 2 of the 4 they need. This being a final, I assume we'll go to an extra end. That would be the standard rules. Should it be tied up? Harley's just punched that through. They're still holding 2, Penrith. No change in the scores next door or along the green. He's just dropped another one. So there's 3. 3 of the 4 shots they need to tie it up. And he's gone around the back again. So 3 out of the 4 they need. Can they hang on to this? Tie it up. It's been close. No one's got too much advantage either way. What a game. Champion players here at the Nepean Highlanders state men's pairs. Benny Two Shoes with you on YouTube Live Sports. We'll be back tomorrow after this for the semi-finals and the final in the afternoon. Yes, look at this. Yeah, good on you, Heidi. Yep. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Wicklow Bowls, just in the comments section there. So, looks like he's lining up pretty straight. It's an aggressive line. Tell you what. Well, it was an aggressive line. He didn't have the aggressive weight. Yep. Just asking if he should go the open hand. Trent says, nope, stay this way, please. He's punched it out way too far to the side. The fun thing is, as it stands, game is tied. 1, 2, 3, 4 Penrith Bowls. BARGO got to get one in there, cut it down. If we tie up, we go to an extra end. Oh, is he gone quick? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. He's been doing it all day. Mick Thorne, just a casual resting toucher. That's absolutely amazing. So the job now to do on this final end for Trent Whittingham. He's had a pretty decent game. I don't think he'd be singing about it in the end, but he's done very, very well. He's had some difficult circumstances. He's playing against two guys that are absolutely on top of their game. This shot here might be the decider, though. He's punched it through and back. 1-2. They've got to find the 4. So he's not even answering his skipper's questions. Someone's just come, one of his family members just came past honking their horn. He got distracted. So there, 1, maybe 2 down. Harley just chucking it out there to get fairly close. It's probably second shot. Where are the shots? What can they do? There's no kill on. All right, has to be a trick shot. Was really unlucky, Trent, with that last bowl. He nearly took a mixed bowl out clean, which would have left him with 5, but he sadly punched Jack at the same time. Big important bowl here, heavy as you like, clunks into that, punches Jack through into the ditch, but not handy. And I'd suggest that's 1 to BARGO. So BARGO through to the semi-final. Harley McDonald and Michael Thorne through to the final. Penrith, Jeff Smith, Trent Whittingham. Mighty effort to get here. Brilliant game of bowls we just saw as well, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get better than that. Just quickly running up and down the scores. Next door after 14 ends is 18-11 to BARGO. And holding shots there too. 18 all, Wiseman Ferry versus BARGO, and then at least 28-2, probably more now on the far end to the J team in Austral. But look, it's been an absolute pleasure being here at BARGO Sports with you all afternoon, all morning, all afternoon. I've enjoyed myself very, very much all day. We've seen 2 brilliant games. There's a high standard up here in Nepean Highlanders. It's something else. And tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we'll be back with the semi-final. I'm not sure who it'll be yet because the other games aren't finished, but it's going to be something else. There's some brilliant shots and brilliant players out here. Thanks once again, BARGO Sports Club, for hosting us. Couldn't appreciate you more, actually. You're doing really well, and the greenkeeper's looking after us amazingly. Wicklow Bowls are here tomorrow, so if you're around, come down, have a look at their shop. It's good stuff. And what else have I got to say? That'll do, I reckon. So I'm Benny Two Shoes for YouTube Live Sports. Where am I? You're right in the sun over there. See if I can get that out of the way. There we are. And Tanya in the background, there she is, this great secretary for Nepean Highlanders. But for YouTube Live Sports, thank you very much for joining us. You've been amazing. Thanks for interacting on the live streams. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, right here, same rink, same time, and we'll get to see some great bowls. I can't wait to see you there. Thank you very much for joining us. See you tomorrow.